Hi, I'm here with the Mass readings for Friday, June 18th, 2021, Friday of the 11th week in Ordinary Time. A reading from the second letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, since many boast according to the flesh, I too will boast. To my shame I say that we were too weak. But what anyone dares to boast of, I am speaking in foolishness. I also dare. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they children of Israel? So am I. Are they descendants of Abraham? So am I. Are they ministers of Christ? I am talking like an insane person. I am still more, with far greater labors, far more imprisonments, far worse beatings, and numerous brushes with death. 5 times at the hands of the Jews I received 40 lashes, minus 1. 3 times I was beaten with rods. Once I was stoned. 3 times I was shipwrecked. I passed a night and a day on the deep, on frequent journeys, and dangers from rivers, dangers from robbers, dangers from my own race, dangers from Gentiles, dangers in the city, dangers in the wilderness, dangers at sea, dangers among false brothers, in toil and hardship, through many sleepless nights, through hunger and thirst, through frequent fastings, through cold and exposure. And apart from these things, there is the daily pressure upon me of my anxiety for all the churches. Who is weak, and I am not weak? Who is led to sin, and I am not indignant? If I must boast, I will boast of the things that show my weakness. The Word of the Lord. The Responsorial Psalm. Today's Responsorial Psalm is Psalm number 34. The response is, From all their distress, God rescues the just. From all their distress, God rescues the just. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall be ever in my mouth. Let my soul glory in the Lord. The lowly will hear me and be glad. From all their distress, God rescues the just. Glorify the Lord with me. Let us together extol his name. I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears. From all their distress, God rescues the just. Look to him that you may be radiant with joy, and your faces may not blush with shame. When the poor one called out, the Lord heard, and from all his distress, he saved him. From all their distress, God rescues the just. From all their distress, God rescues the just. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19 to 23. Jesus said to his disciples, Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and decay destroy, and thieves break in and steal. But store up treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor decay destroys, nor thieves break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. The lamp of the body is the eye. If your eye is sound, your whole body will be filled with light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be in darkness. And if the light in you is darkness, how great would the darkness be? The Gospel of the Lord. Here are some thoughts on today's scripture. Jesus urges us to put our trust and our security in something less perishable, something more lasting. To store up treasure in heaven is not just to pile up a whole lot of good works, which will be to our credit in the next life. That credit, too, can be very quickly lost. It is much more a question of growing more and more into the kind of person who is steeped in the values and the outlook of the gospel. It is less a question of doing than of becoming. Now, we also build treasure by what we give away, by sharing with others whatever gifts we have, especially those most in need. As long as you do it to the least of my brothers, you do it to me. And as Jesus so wisely says, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Obviously, the question for me to ask today is, where is my treasure? What do I value most in life? And how do I reveal that in the way I live? And that brings us to the second part. The lamp of the body is the eye. That is to say, what I see with my inner eye determines everything else about my life. If your eye, that is, your vision, is sound, your whole body, that is, your whole being, will be filled with light. But if your eye is diseased, your whole body will be all darkness. It is that light which we need in order to have a clear vision of what is most valuable in our lives. The person who cannot see beyond money, status, power, or fame is truly in darkness. Life is not about getting these things. Life is about who we are. It is about love and relationships. Christ, have mercy on us. Thanks for listening. Have a blessed day. Remember to follow us on Instagram at accept_God_. You can also click on the link below, located below this video. Thanks.